Hi there. Welcome to the Small Business Coffee Break, the series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. Today we're talking with Will Dukes of Sales Partners Florida about how important are goals when making marketing decisions. Will has over 12 years of experience helping professionals cultivate clients and grow their firms. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it.
Unfortunately, when you're a small business owner, if you go out and you're like, all right, I went to school for XYZ, or I have this experience over here, I'm an expert in that. I don't really know about marketing. I need somebody to help me on that.
Right.
Who do you go and get help from? If you're at the local chamber or business association, generally most of the people there that are going to be marketing experts are going to be folks that are selling a marketing service. And if you ask the man with a hammer about a problem, it's a nail, right? And so, do I need SEO? Oh yeah, absolutely. You want to be on page one of Google. Well, maybe you do want to be on page one of Google, but are people actually searching for your service? That may not be the case. And I've had folks that I've seen that, when we actually dig into the reports, it's like, yeah, all right, you're page one on Google, but the search volume is on less than 10 searches a month for what you're on page one of Google for. So is that really the best use of your resources at the time? Maybe there's a channel that would give you better results quicker. And so it's really kind of looking at the broad picture and making sure all those things are going.
Right, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think you said it well when you said we may be good business owners, but at a particular craft, but we didn't all get marketing degrees.
Right.
So we're not all 100% sure. And then we're trying to declutter the noise that's coming at us about you have to do all of them, right? Post 4 times a day. We were talking about it before. Your blogs have to be 300 to 1,200 words. You're this, you're that. And you're hearing all this and you're like, am I missing opportunities? It feels, the FOMO is real, right? Am I missing opportunities? And the reality is that if your goals aren't focused, yeah, you're missing opportunities, but not because of what you think. You're missing them because you haven't been able to test the markets that you're using, the channels that you're going through. You haven't been able to really see if the things that are going to work for you are going to, are the same things that you're reading about in those articles, right? And so
it's super easy to get lost in the weeds of that. And I talk about, there's 10,000 different ways that you can spend money to promote your business, right? Mm-hmm. That's everything from memberships and networking organizations to ads on this platform or that platform, or do I need to invest in building my website up, or do I need to hire a salesperson to go knock on doors, or should I just print flyers? And there's all these different ways to get that message down, and so that's why it can become overwhelming. And the big thing for most business owners to do is to step back, get out of the fray of all of that, and go back to just what you said, the goals, and think about, all right, this is what I am trying to accomplish. This is how many new clients I'm looking for. Breaking that down, working backwards from that. I need a channel to get a message to this particular target market so that I can acquire this number of leads, and then we kind of get into looking at conversion rates and those types of things to really kind of back that out. But when you know that this is who I am selling to, this is what I am offering for them, and I need to be able to generate X, Y amount of business.
To be profitable, right?
Then the methodologies, the channels, the
all
tactics
start to kind of align themselves. You just kind of see the path through the woods.
And so that's the key thing that you have to start with. Do not start thinking about, oh, do I need to be on social media? Maybe. Do I need to be running ads? Possibly. The question is, who is your target market? What channels are going to be most effective at delivering that message to them in a way that's going to build trust, build credibility, show them the solution to their problem, and then be able to get them to buy into your service and ultimately turn into a client.
Let's keep the conversation going. If you have any questions you'd like to ask Will, ask him in the comments, or I put his contact information in the description. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask Will or any other professional in their field, my contact information is also in the description, and I'm always available via DM. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.